Okay, we've got the sluice box made. Now I'm going to show you how to make a recirculating sluice box or a homemade high banker. And so you already see we've already done the episodes on building a sluice box. Now what we need to do is be able to build a high banker. And the first thing you'll need is a hopper. What I've taken here is a laundry detergent bucket, and it's a 28-pound bucket, and I've cut out about a 5.5 inch section on one of the ends here. On the other end, and this was from about the lip of the bucket, about all the way down to about a quarter of the bucket left. On this end, I'm starting from the very bottom of the bucket and coming up about 3 inches and cutting a little section out here. So what this basically does is you throw your gravel into this bucket, into this hopper. The gravel runs off the screen. All the smaller stuff, classified material, will fall through the screen inside the bucket. The bigger rocks will fall off, and that'll be your tailings. The rocks that have fallen through the hopper go down inside the bucket, and then will wash out here, and they will go inside your sluice box. So basically this sets in here just like this, and put your gravel on top. Gravel falls out the back side. The smaller stuff comes through and goes through your sluice box. So what I did here is I took some 1/4 inch screen and got some pieces of wood here, screwed them together, attached the screen to these brackets, and then I screwed the brackets to the actual plastic bucket, so that this is sturdy inside. This is sturdy inside the bucket at a pretty steep angle, so that when you throw your gravel on top here, it'll slide off. And what you'll need on top of this now is a wash bar. So that was the second thing I built. So we'll stick that over here for now. Here's the wash bar that I designed to sit inside this bucket. So now that you've got your hopper built, what I've taken is some 3/4 inch tubing. You'll see down at the bottom here, there's a nozzle that your hose goes on here, and then you've got some parts here and some tubing. Makes an L, goes into a ball valve here. This is to control the speed of the water. Keeps the water continues on up through the ball valve, and then spreads out into 2 different sides here, and goes into your wash bars. And these are, again, are 3/4 inch PVC pipe, and then I've cut holes about every inch down the side of the wash bar on both sides. And again, none of this needs to be glued. A lot of people say they like to glue their stuff, but I like to be able to adjust these bars by moving them around. So if they're glued in there, you can't do that. But this stuff won't leak, it won't come apart. You push it together really tight, it stays pretty good, and you don't need to glue any of this stuff. And then you can take it apart whenever you want to and readjust it, or however you want to do that. Put it in your backpack. So this basically will just sit right in on top of your hopper. There's kind of a side view of it. So there you go. And you hook your 1/2 inch tube to that. Your tube then can go to a pump. This is a sump pump that you use for your boat, 750 gallon per minute. This attaches to a 12 volt battery, motorcycle battery, lawnmower battery. Plug that all in, shoots the water in here, shoots it up into your spray bars. The spray bars spray the water right into the screen. Throw your gravel into the screen. Again, the bigger stuff all washes off. and the little stuff goes inside the hopper and goes into your sluice box. So your basic setup looks just like this. So tube runs in there, washes your water into here. The water comes out the bottom of the bucket here and flows over top of your riffles. Of course, you're going to have this at an angle like this, and that's basically it. Another simple idea. Hope you like it.